Welcome back to Arkham Reactor, folks. Today's reaction is one that's been out for a week and I'm a little bit behind, same with the Ginger album. So Epica done a live stream, kinda just like Nightwish did, of some of the new songs. Nightwish done two, Epica I think done two as well, but this one, Omega Alive, Omega Alive, is actually being put forward for a Blu-ray, and if you want to, you can go on the Epica store right now and purchase the Blu-ray. It will come out on December 3rd, I believe. I think that's when it's being shipped. Mine will be shipped to the UK, so it might take a little bit longer to say if you were in Germany and the Netherlands, etc, etc. But there's the track listing on that is just absolutely fantastic. I think the ones that I'm probably most looking forward to see, and I never saw the actual live show, would be probably Freedom, or I would say probably Freedom, or if it goes to my all-time now favourite song, Abyss of Time. I don't know what it is about that song, but it's just, to me, it's just one of my favourites. Though there's some Beyond the Matrix is on there as well, so you gotta love Beyond the Matrix just for the jumping power that you have. Anyway, folks, this is UNCHAIN UTOPIA, and it's the kind of, in a way, it's a teaser of what you're going to get from the whole show. Because if you release one or two songs in this format and then promote the DVD, then it's just going to go down to fantastic kind of marketing, etc. Just to give us, if you've never seen it, a little bit of a teaser before the actual DVD comes out. And if you want to grab the DVD, as I mentioned, it's on the Epica store. It's only about €23-24, and that's for the Blu-ray. And with Blu-ray, as you know, folks, much better quality than a DVD. So anyway, folks, let's just go and do a wee reaction to UNCHAIN UTOPIA from Omega Alive. Let's go. Let's pause a minute. We're only a minute in. Well, a minute and a half. Tell a lie. Folks, it just sounds like basically the album. I was listening to that album maybe a few hours ago. Playing a game. It's on my rotation. And Simone just starts off perfect at the start. Basically, album studio qualities. I might even say it's better. It's just how your ears interpret it. But we're already starting off basically bang right on, and in a sense, to me, Epica, Nightwish, symphonic metal is probably, potentially, and I just need to say it, it's still going to be It's probably my favourite genre of metal, to be honest, and I don't like gatekeeping anything, but when you have bands like these that just produce flawless music, they're just at the top of their game. Epica, Nightwish, Camelot, all they're all fantastic bands, especially Epica in this sense. They just doing it wrong. But anyway, enough for me talking, let's go. Just a wee quick kind of point out bit in this video. If you look kind of at their drummer and where you're kind of face on the wee right hand side, there's just a wee camera on a tripod, just sitting there pointing at him, which is exactly the kind of angle that you're at here, kind of side on view, but shows you the quality that they've captured from this, just video wise, together. If you look at it, it's flawless. Colour accuracy, the lightings, everything like that. It's just damn right on point. Let's just go and let's finish it. Now, folks, doesn't that just excite you for what's coming out in December? And I'm sure it's December 3rd that the Blu-ray slash DVD will be released. I've only kind of got one criticism when it comes to the release of this, and it's actually the mixing, actually. The mixing's perfect. It captures the guitars, drums, and obviously the bass and the keyboard, and perfectly mixed in that sense. But in another sense, I would just like Simone's vocals to be risen, or with an audio gain of around about 5 to 10%. You can hear it, and you can hear it quite well, but I would probably say personally myself, I would just like it risen, maybe about 5 to 10%, just so she's just that little bit higher on over everything else. But the backing vocals in that song as well were quite forward as well. So that was overall fantastic mix. Just I want that the vocals of Simone just risen maybe about 5-10%. But folks, it's going to be a good DVD. You've seen that the lighting, the quality of the video must be 1080p 4K. It must be at least filmed in 4K or 1080p. If it was filmed in 4K, it probably would be downgraded to 1080 and outputted like that, just so everything's a little bit more crisp. But if it's only been filmed in 1080, that's absolutely fine as well, because not many of us nowadays, the difference between 1080p and 4K depends on how far you're sitting away from it, is not really that great. If you're sitting up close to it, like I would be here with 4K monitors, you would get the difference. But watching it 1080p, still look crisp as anything. UNCHAIN UTOPIA, still today an absolute fantastic song, and I would still like it to be played for maybe the next 10 15 years, pretty much on, you know, every kind of tour that they do. But if they do take it off eventually in the future, then hopefully they replace it with something that's of the same kind of, has the same emphasis in a way. But folks, Omega Alive will be out on the 3rd of December. So if you want to, and you want to see the full show that I missed, and if you have missed it as well, then that's your chance to go grab and make sure you tune in for it. I know I definitely, after there's maybe 1 or 2 more songs released from it, then we will cover them. But apart from that, folks, that was UNCHAIN UTOPIA from Epica, from Omega Alive, which was their, in theory, their live concert, the virtual concert, which that song there was just bliss. So folks, make sure you like, subscribe and comment, and do check if you want to our links in the description along with this original video as well. But apart from that, folks, see you next one.